Divine greetings, masters. Very good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. This is Madhu Soni welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English group. Very warm welcome to all the old and new masters and to everyone into Light and Soul Meditation group. And thank you so much, masters, for sharing your personal time, space, energy, which is very precious, with our group, Light and Soul Meditation group and Love Light Starshine YouTube channel. Thank you so much. So, Masters, before we start, as you all know, let us join our hands and give our gratitude to the Masters for everything that they have done for us, for all the blessings and for all the good wishes and the guidance, protection. So, Masters, we are really, really grateful, very, very thankful that you are in our life. You are helping us, guiding us, protecting us, safeguarding us, and keeping us in good health, happiness, and rejuvenation, and also keeping our lives in with abundance and prosperity. Thank you so much for all that you have done. Thank you, Masters, for helping us go into the right path and helping us align with the right pathways. Masters, we are really grateful to all the divine masters from the spiritual realm, angelic and astral realm, to all the masters from mineral kingdom, animal kingdom, plant kingdom, human kingdom, and also mineral kingdom, elemental kingdom. We are really grateful to our great grandmaster, Pitamaha Brahmrishi Patriji Mahavatar Babaji, masters from the Param Guru Mandali, Saptarishi Mandal masters, ascended masters, the Siddhas, teachers, healers, mentors, and gurus. We are really grateful to our great grandmaster, Pitamaha Brahmrishi Patriji Mahavatar Babaji, and also Sun, Moon, constellations, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Father Universe. Thank you for each and everything, Masters. Thank you for helping us, guiding us. We ask and pray to you to help us connect with your consciousness and also share your divine wisdom and knowledge that you got. Help us also with the understanding that you have got. So, Masters, keep us in alignment with our soul plan purpose and also align us with the highest timeline that we have set for our incarnations. Thank you so much. And thank you to all the meditators for sharing your personal time, space, and energy, Masters. So, today, as you all know, Masters, we are doing Maktub and Maktub's page number 73. So, I'm going to share it now. So, mm, please do let me know if you are not able to watch or not able to see. Wow, really? Yeah. Is everyone able to see this? Is it, can you all see it, Masters? Give me a thumbs up if you can see. You can see? Okay. Thank you, Nirjaji. So, Masters, today's story, it's about, as you all know, Maktub has been written by Paulo Coelho, and this is written in the page number 73. It's about the German philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer was walking along a street in Dresden. So, he was maybe Germany, as they say, German philosopher. So, Arthur Schopenhauer was walking along a street in Dresden, seeking answers to the questions troubling him. Suddenly, he came across a garden and decided to spend a few hours contemplating the flowers. Okay, so he came across a garden and decided to spend a few hours contemplating, basically questioning the flowers and thinking about how the flowers are. One of the people living close by noticed the man's strange behavior and called the police. Minutes later, a policeman went over to Schopenhauer and asked sternly, "Who are you?" Schopenhauer looked the man up and down and replied, "If you could give me the answer to that question, I would be eternally grateful." So, what do you expect from a philosopher, Masters? He is a philosopher, so he always thinks about philosophy, life philosophy, or human philosophy, or soul philosophy, whatever you say. It's a philosophy. You actually delve deep into who you are not, and why you are here, and all those questions. As such, he was also looking into flowers, how they are made, why they are here, how they, every sort of detailed questions when you look into a particular thing. So he was looking into flower, how flower comes, and so he was just saying, if you could give me the answer to that question, I would be eternally grateful. So, masters, what do you? I am not going to explain this, but do let me know what do you understand from it. It's like it's a very self-explanatory passage here today, but do let me know or please do share your views. That way, we'll actually have a discussion also, and then we can go into meditation if anyone is willing. Anyone is willing to share? I hope you saw the passage. Anybody is willing to? Yes, Nirzaji. Thank you so much.
I don't know. I'm just taking a stab at it.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Sorry, 1 second. Unmute yourself. Let me put you on spotlight. Yeah.
oh, no, no, no spotlight. I just walked and came.
That's okay. Either ways, your
Yes.
wallpaper is there, so we can't see what is happening.
So I think I don't know. He's very subtly and putting it in a way that maybe there's some discrimination about who he was, and so the German was asking. So without openly saying that, why are you asking me this question and all, he kind of put it in a very diplomatic way, but also raised a very big question about because that German, generally what we know is that they're very discriminatory at that time, right? And so maybe they were looking at how he is because of who he belongs to, a particular group, like, and so they might be wanting to talk. So instead of fighting with them, I think he very artfully, creatively put something
Yeah,
to ask, like, who you are is like, if you tell me who it is, like, let me also know what it is. So
yeah, yeah.
that's what is coming to me.
Yes, yes. One very nicely put, Nirzaji. Let us take Sheelamji also, and then we'll actually, go into. Thank you, thank you.
Atmandan
Atmandan Sheelamji.
Just,
this German philosopher was walking a bit confused, having a lot of questions in his
Uh-huh.
mind,
Mm-hmm.
and was not having any answer. So when he saw the garden, he thought maybe sitting there in the nature, he'll get answers to whatever his questions are. But by then, this stranger who saw him sitting there thought maybe something is wrong with him, because this man looked very confused, because the way he would have been looking at the nature of different things, trying to find his own answers. So when the policeman came, it didn't matter for him who, and the way he asked, "Who are you?" That's exactly said, "I am trying my best to find out who I am, like, what is my purpose.
Yes,
If you are able to ask, tell me who I am,
it will be
my
wonderful.
big
Yes.
question will be answered, and then gradually,
Yeah,
probably."
see, this is how perception works. We think in a one way, but there are so many perceptions to be notified, basically, to be noted. Very nicely put again,
Yeah, because
Nirjaji and Sheelamji, both of you. So nice
in
perceptions.
real life, they say, the
Yeah,
first question be, who am I, and why
yeah.
I have come, what is my purpose? So these are the questions. So I think the way it was asked, it was apt for him to ask, you tell me who
No,
I
thank
am.
you.
So
Yes, Abhimanyu Thank you, Sheelamji. Abhimanyu nice to
Pranam,
have you here. Oh, sorry. Unmute yourself. You are muted again. Sorry. Go ahead.
Pranam, Matra, Pranam.
Uh,
Pranam, everyone. So it reminded me of two, three things when you were reading it. So it reminded me of two, incidents which happened with me also.
mm-hmm,
Like I'll add upon this in
mm-hmm,
1 or 2 minutes. So what
mm-hmm.
happened that, everybody knows that Holi celebration is there in India. So it is like I don't remember exact year now. It is around 3, 4 years back. So what happened is that I went to Yamuna Kinare. It is very close to a village, and it was just like 11, 12 kilometers.
Mm-hmm.
And in all complete ecstasy and bliss, without taking any sort of toxic thing, I was simply pure. No drink, nothing was there. I was just simply out of love. I was lying down there, and
In
I was
Yamuna.
just simply without swimming. I was simply just trying to float on the river, just like everybody enjoys, because I was connecting myself to the Krishna celebration of Holi because it was Yamuna. So
Mm-hmm.
what happened is and I lied down there, closing my eyes in a posture like, and somebody actually called the police that this man is drowning maybe. And
Oh,
then after 20, 25 minutes when I got up, he said, "Oh man, you are alive." I said, "What happened?" He said, we thought somebody is there, some body is there.
Oh,
I laughed upon it and I just simply went before the police came, although. And second incident happened in Kuwait also when I was enjoying at seashore. I was simply sitting there. It was around full moon night or something like that. So I was just simply looking at the moon and the reflection and enjoying the song of the ocean there at that point of time. The shores were coming. And then one Kuwaiti came and he started looking at, are you man drunk? I said, no, I was not. Then he looked at the bottles nearby which were there. I said, yeah, and there was a bottle, water in that bottle. I said, this is water and that is also water. That seashore, it was there. And then after 2, 3 days, I don't know, but the government put big, stones at that point of time. Like they simply put it there, just like so that no one else will come closer to that point. So
oh,
what I felt is just like, although it was very good experience, both of them, but I see is how people just like Jaisi Drishti, Vaisi Srishti, something like that. The question was same, but what was inside the vritti, which kind of
yeah.
the
What you
self
get is
sense was
what you
there,
see. Basically, what you get is what
right?
you see.
So
And why
the
you see
question
it
was
matters.
maybe,
Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, one was from sort of like ego, maybe the one asked, "Who are you?" And one was actually desperate about the question, which was a tool for him. So I see this, and I remember this also. I read somewhere it happened with Osho also in one of the stories. He was traveling by train, and just like people generally reservation is being done, and somebody come and sit there. So Osho asked him that, okay, please stand up. This is reserved seat. He said, do you know who am I? Do you know? Just like he was out of ego, he was saying.
Hmm.
And Osho simply put the baggage and he said, yes. This is something which I want. Tell me who you are. So
That's
it was a big question. He just simply
yeah.
put it into that and he focused on that question. So here also it is something like that, which I feel like if we are desperately thirsty about the question, and then definitely the meaning changes.
Yeah. So it is also very nice, very nicely put, Abhimanyu ji, Nirja ji, and Shilam ji, all three of you. So, with context, to the story and to the discussion that we have it now. So basically, like you all three actually put the actual thing that we are actually looking for is like, yes, I want to know who I am. I like that fellow, the philosopher. He was so engrossed in looking into the creation of the flower or the creation that was out there, which is so beautiful, like so ordinary but so perfect and so full of life and so beautiful that he was actually engrossed. Like, if just imagine, so today I was somewhere and I was actually talking to one of our, you know, person there, and it was like, I would say a child, and that child was actually having a meltdown. So I actually distracted that child, and I said, do you know how the spirals are made? So I was just trying to create a flower, okay? So I created a flower, and I said, do you know how many plants are like that? They are created in the spiral form. Even our galaxy is like the spiral, and even the sunflower, the pith of the sunflower is having that same spiral structure to it. So here, when we are talking about the passage, when we think about this, masters, just imagine what are we looking into? The philosopher, Arthur Schopenhauer, is actually telling us, that, he was actually so much engrossed into the flower, looking into flowers. I'm just putting that passage once again. So he was walking along the street and giving answers to the questions troubling him. You know, he was trying to find answers which was troubling him. What that question was, I think it was the question about himself only, who he was or who he is. Suddenly he came across that garden and he decided to spend a few hours. And now what happens? So one of the people, like how with you all happened, like how with Abhimanyu ji happened, that when somebody notices you, they find you very, not normal, or sometimes we are abnormally normal but normally abnormal, and he was in that position where a normal not take that stance to go and lie down in the water, but he was enjoying himself. Abhimanyu was enjoying himself. He did not care for the world, he did not care for anything, he was just enjoying, and he was safe in his own way. So he was just looking into what is happening, how I'm feeling, how I am feeling, body feeling. So all those things. Now the one second, let me mute. Yeah. So now what is happening? The point that is happening here, masters, is that the uh, this Schopenhauer's uh, behavior, basically when he was actually looking into, engrossed, totally looking into the flower, maybe he was sitting like that, or maybe he was just pouring into, and he was so engrossed into the flower that, when you know, somebody came, he basically asked, that they asked Schopenhauer, who are you? And he said, because sometimes when you're so much engrossed in doing something, anybody who comes to you, you won't be able to answer, like you are totally engrossed in your meeting, and your child, like how when I see Abhimanyu, his son came there, right? So now maybe he is doing something, and he was so much engrossed that his son came and he asked, Papa, kya kar rahe ho? Daddy, what are you doing? And he said, huh? Huh? Like that, right? So you don't know what is happening, basically. The point is, he's sitting there with his son, the son is sitting in front of me, and they both know the relation. But the point is, when he came, will he be able to tell what the child is asking? No, he won't be able to know. The point is, same way Schopenhauer was so much engrossed in the flower, he was actually, inspired, or, so much looking into the beauty, praising the beauty in his head, in his mind, in his heart, that he totally forgot about who he was. And that is why he said, okay, yeah, tell me who I am. One question. Second one was, actually he is actually want to know who he is. What is his reality, from where he came, how he was made just like the flower. So second was this. So there are few things very similar to this masters, and he was actually looking into how he is, who he was, why he is why he is built like that, why he's a philosopher, why does he look into things like that, all these things. So thank you so much, Nirja ji, Abhimanyu ji, and Sheelam ji. Very wonderfully said by three of you. Sometimes it's good to, go through with you all rather than me saying or speaking before. It's really, really wonderful. Yeah, Sheelam ji, go ahead. And then we can go into meditation.
Person who saw and complained felt he was abnormal because he was not responding to, I think, the surrounding, because he was engrossed in the
Yes,
flower.
yes, so much
That
involved.
scared him. Maybe this fellow is mad or something, or
Just like Abhimanyu ji. Very
Uh,
nicely, right? Very similar.
so that's why there was no reason to call the police, because he was not harming anybody or doing anything.
Yeah.
But this man was scared. Maybe this fellow is abnormal. He'll do something. Anticipatory, he called the police. But philosophers are sort of engrossed in a different world. They don't even sometimes realize the world around them. That is the true depth
Yes,
of their.
because you are so much into materialistic stuff that you don't realize that a person can be so spiritual, looking into the
Exactly.
matter of fact, looking into their own self, how they have come here, how the thing is made. So I
Why?
just remember when you say this, even Abhimanyu ji is saying, and you all. So I remember in my childhood days, so I was in class fourth that time, fourth grade, and that time I actually saw that my friend had a very beautiful compass box, so I was actually near that table. So I had a habit of observing everything. I had this habit from childhood. So I would observe, I won't speak, but I would touch and see things, how it is. So when I was in that class, I was new, and I was recently moved from a different school to a new school. So I made friends, but then I was just roaming from one row to another row and looking at things. So one girl had a compass box, very beautiful. So I just went there, and because out of curiosity, I'm a child, I'm a small child, fourth grader, right? And now I am like actually looking into this like this, and then moving the pencils here and there, looking how the pencil is. It's a very different pencil, all those things. My parent have not given me that kind of pencil, but it was there. So I was just looking into it. So what she did was she actually complained to the girl whose compass box was lying there and who I was watching. It was not her compass box, but she said that, that girl is actually watching your compass box. So basically telling that maybe I am a thief or something, but I'm not. The point was, I'm just observing and I'm just curious about how the things are, how a child is. Child is full of curiosity. So very similar to that, we are all child of God, and we are very, very curious to know things. When we start finding about ourselves, we start getting to know who we are. And this is how we become so abnormal looking into it. But actually we are not. We are perfectly normal. But the way we look into it is abnormal. When we think that we are not fitting into one place, we are abnormal. But finding oneself is normal for spiritual people, right? So
Even Ramshan Paramahansa and Sai Baba, they were all called mad people, right?
Yeah.
Because they were so engrossed, they were not even realizing what was going around.
yes,
And they found this something abnormal. Why the hell is he sort of talking to himself? He is, not sort of recognizing all of us going around. So
very
this person
nice, Shilamji.
is gone.
Again, yes, very nicely put. Such great perceptions you have. All of you. That's amazing. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's take Nirja ji, and then Deepak ji is also in line. So yes,
Yeah.
Nirja ji, go ahead.
I just thought of two things. One, I heard in some lecture about spirituality. Instead of asking somebody who you are, you ask what you are. Because and then somebody, as soon as Buddha was awakened, I remember it faintly from long time. Somebody asked him, "Are you a god?" He said, "No." "Are you a demon?" He said, "No." He asked, "What are you?" And he said, "I am the awakened one."
Wow, that is so nice, profound.
Yeah.
Very
And
nice.
so it's like the first time after he realized he got his awakening and nirvana.
Yes,
So
yes.
sometimes it is like who we are is
कौन
a
हो तुम? तो
mu-
in हिंदी we do say कौन हो तुम? तो हम बोलते हैं ना कि मैं
yeah,
ये हूँ, मैं वो हूँ,
yeah.
मेरा नाम
Are you
ये
this
है.
name? Are you this? Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
that
in
is
this
what.
in this lifetime we are this, but there's a lot more profound to it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice, good discussion.
Thank you, Nirja ji, and Sheelam ji and Abhimanyu ji. Yes, DK, Mr. DK. So Mr. DK is Deepak Kumar Seth ji, right? Deepak ji. You have written DK. So nice that I am actually, yeah, you are. Please do unmute yourself, Deepak ji. Just wanted to say you DK. Hi DK. Hello DK.
Well, there's
Okay.
some change, as you rightly said, no? Your observation is good.
Thank you. Yes, mine is definitely.
Atmavandan. Yes,
Atvandan Deepak
yes.
ji.
Well, I mean, there are lots of things have been created because of this sort of an observation.
Uh-huh.
They say when the apple fell, the gravity came to light. Okay, what is making the apple fall?
Mm-hmm.
By a scientist. So also the plane has been created because when they observe how the bird flies.
Mm-hmm.
So these observations are creations of so many things. So including realization of your own self. Who am I? So I feel that the observations are very important for us. It's a learning lesson and we create things out of that.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much, Deepak ji. Wonderful. And that's really, really great. So the point is, we are all normal people, but abnormal in some sense. We don't know that, right? But when we try to find out about ourselves, who we are, why we are made like that, why do we behave like that, why we speak like that, why we have these tendencies, habits, addictions, or why we want to smile, what makes us tick, what makes us trigger, everything about us will actually, when you answer these questions, it will take you to your uh, you know all the lifetimes what you have lived. It will actually take you. The more you question yourself, the more you just imagine. So thank you, Deepak ji. Thank you so much once again. So now let me put it this way. So the journey to find yourself is not very simple or very small. It is very deep, very profound, and very long and very far. Just imagine how far you have come. You have come from so many incarnations, basically. You were in the mineral kingdom. How many births you must have taken? Then you must have gone to plant kingdom. Because you learned something in the stone kingdom, mineral kingdom, that now you are ready to jump to plant kingdom. Now from there, again, you took so many births in different forms of plants or trees. And then you went into animal kingdom. And now different kinds of animals, different kinds of, aquatic, amphibian, reptilian, land, omnivorous, every kind of animal. Now you are into human world. Into human world, again, you were into the basic level, right? The infant level. And again, now we all are now, when I'm here. So I am into my old soul self. That's what pure soul. So how many of you are feeling the same thing? So when I'm trying to go and find out about myself, why I am like this, why do I feel curious about certain people, certain situations, certain things, certain historical faces, I am going to find about myself, because that is what I like, because that is what I have been, and that is what makes me curious about the things that calls me to know more about them. That means, now think about in this, basically, from past to present. Just think about yourself. You were somewhere in the past, now you are in the present at this time. Now let us go back from the present into the past and think about all those forms that you took. It tells you so much about yourself. And now also think, when today, at present, in this present lifetime, how many things you have searched on Google? How many of you have searched things that you wanted to know about? How many things you have read on newspaper, or how many things took you to some place? Maybe you did not want to go, you did not had that in mind, but you still had to go. Something came up and it was not a coincidence. At that time, you might have thought that, okay, it's a coincidence that I went there. But now when you are into spiritual stuff, don't you think that nothing is coincidence? Nothing is coincidence. That means everything was meant to happen, and you are finding yourself every second. Meaning, who you are. Tell me who you are. Who am I? I am so and so from past incarnation. I have been a mineral, I have been a plant, I have been an animal, I have been a human. Now, when my consciousness calls me, I have that understanding related to particular incarnations, who I was in the past lifetime. That's why I have this understanding in this lifetime. How profound and deep it is that. Like, just imagine when you are actually engrossed, looking like that philosopher, and the philosopher is looking into that particular flower. That means he also must have been that flower, and the flower is looking into that person's eyes, and the person's eyes is looking into flower's eyes, and both of them have this, uh, how to say, connection, seeing each other. Meaning that I see you, you see me. What I see is what I get. What you get is what you see. The point is, everything is mirror. Everything is mirroring itself. But what are you mirroring? Right? So profound. I'm like amazing, masters. It's so profound. So everything around you is mirroring you. Okay? Now think, listen to me. Everything around you is mirroring you. Now, what do you want to have in your life? Are you there? What you want in your life? What is that is mirroring around you, rotating around you? Is that what you want? Or you want to change your reality? What you see is what you get. What are you getting? Do you want to see that? If you don't want to see what you are getting, change your timeline, change your surrounding. Okay? So that's a profound message coming from the masters, that if you don't like what you see, change your reality. I hope you are getting what I'm saying. How many of you get it? All good? I'm getting what I'm saying, because it's all coming, right? So the point is, everyone who is sitting with videos off, I don't see you, so I don't get you, right? I don't want to get you because I'm not able to see you. Do you get me? Because you're watching me, right? So if you're watching me, you're getting me. How about now, if I speak like that, are you able to get me? Who I am? What I am? Do you like what you're getting? Would you like to have this kind of scene in front of you all the time when somebody is speaking? So think about it. What you see is what you get. And what you get, if you don't like that, thank you so much, Deepak ji. So nice of you. Thank you to everyone, definitely. But it's like don't go into meditation, okay, when something is being discussed. Yes, Sheelam, do you want to say something?
I just want the clarification what you said. When you don't like, change this thing. I
Yes,
couldn't.
that's what. That's what. The point is, Sheelam ji, do you like me? Do you like what you see?
Of course, you I like. Suppose I didn't like. So what would I do?
You won't come here. As simple as that. You won't come here if you don't like me. You would change. You would change the surrounding, right? Meaning,
Mm.
suppose you want to jump to a higher timeline, okay? You want to jump to a higher timeline, or you want to change your reality around you, okay? You don't like. So, some people, what they say, change your reality, meaning, or change what you see, what you think you become, as they say, right? You create your reality. What you are thinking, are you thinking the same old stuff? The see Okay, let me take a very simple example, because now I'm very excited, so I need to explain this, but I'm going to calm myself down. The point is, very simple example. How about take your YouTube example? What is in your YouTube feed? Today, I want everyone to go back into your YouTube and now just delete what you saw from yesterday to today. Just only this one day, delete one day. Whatever history you have for one day that you watched on YouTube, delete that and see how your frequency changes. You will go back into your past, way past, after, like basically a day back. Okay? If you delete one whole year past history, you will actually will not have what you have seen for the whole year, and now your YouTube feed won't know what you saw, basically, right? Meaning it will give you something from the past, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe if you delete all the past, what are you getting? Something new, totally new,
Yeah,
random.
but your mind will still go back to the past
No,
because
no,
it
what I'm
is
saying, suppose
right.
just imagine that master reset happened today with the lunar eclipse. The master reset happened. There was a great cosmic pause that came with this lunar eclipse. Okay, so when this lunar eclipse happened, what happened? We were all put into a cosmic pause. You are actually given time to think and release your emotions, the past emotions, all the history, let it go, release. Now just imagine a person with so many lifetimes. You are actually resetting everything, deleting all the past, all the memory washed out, past. Now you are a new you with a new chapter to begin, new page to start, with the om there and starting a new journey. Just imagine who you are now. You are a new person, new figure, new entity, everything new about you. Now, when you start from here, are you going to make the same choices related to your past? Because the past is already done, deleted. Basically, it's washed out from your mind. So, remove those emotions, remove that past energies. Now, start new with the new energies and focus on something that you want in your reality. This is the cosmic reset that had happened with the lunar eclipse. Okay? Meaning,
Theoretically true, but I'm asking you, see, when certain things have incidences have happened, like even you're looking into the compass box of your classmate. Now these things are imprinted in your subconscious, which brings it as a memory, right?
yes,
Now
yes.
I'm putting aside that is theoretical, but
Correct.
it surfaces up, right? So now, for example, your
Okay,
daughter,
something comes up. Something
your
comes
daughter
up.
doesn't like me, okay? And you also feel there's no, your daughter likes me, but you don't feel comfortable about me. So you want to avoid me, but the way your daughter is loving me, you are not able to sort of, you know, tear yourself away from the person because your daughter loves me, and you don't find there's something good about me. So how do you sort of go about with it? even if you avoid, when you find your daughter is going, you feel
These
that.
two, definitely, it also is, your question's answer is also here. But when I know that I am a master of what I do,
Uh,
I can manage, I can manifest that. Do I need to crib about, complain about, or just I need to change the reality? I'm going to
yeah,
manifest that. That every day I'm going to chant, or every day I'm going to attract, or I'm just going to be with it. So there are very, very, beautiful examples. Now do this. I have seen this, so I'm going to do that. Okay, 1 second. Let me take these two. Okay. Just trying, okay? It's trying to explain you. Definitely, I'll explain more later, but here. So these are two glasses. One is the future, which is full of light. One is dark, okay? Because there is no light. The candle is all empty.
yeah,
Meaning, this is my past, okay? This is
uh,
my future. Now, I
yeah,
want to go into my future with good things, success, opportunities. This is filled with light,
yeah,
all kind of shine, light, everything. This is dark. This is done, okay? So there was water in here, half water here, half this, okay? So what I did, I have my past here, right? Now I want to change my timeline. So I said future with success and opportunities, good health, abundance. I pour little water. Now the past is done, but I pour little water here and had this in my hand, and I said, this glass jar belongs to success, abundance, prosperity. Everything is changed about it. Everything is good, happy. And
yeah,
now I'm drinking this. I am this success. I am this opportunity. I am this newness. Everything is new about me. So
mm,
anything that comes negative also in my mind, I'm going to say, nothing can affect me. Whatever I need, whatever I think is happening for me. What I want that my daughter likes me. Meaning, this is who I am. I'm such a lovable person that now my daughter loves me for everything. She does not want anyone in her life. She just wants me. This is just a manifestation scenario that I'm putting, okay?
mm.
Words. So
It's
now
affirmation. Affirmation.
affirmation also, but also I'm doing, I'm actually also putting affirmation using a technique, water charging, and also I'm changing my frequency. Now every time what you don't like, you need to change. Every day you do the same thing. You get up, you make tea, then you go out with your routine. You do the same thing every day. How
Mm,
about change this routine?
mm,
What do you want? You need a healthy mind, healthy body. You need a healthy schedule, or you want to do something that you want to be a very learned person.
mm,
Just example I'm giving. So what are you going to do? You are actually so you started your day with a great walk. You went out in nature, changed your, you felt so nice. Then you, okay, let me do some yoga, or let me do some cleaning with my house, decluttering, and then I am actually going to go to library to get good books, and then
mm,
I'm going to go come back and read. These are some of the things where, so it's related to one particular situation, what you want in your life. Suppose you want to have a good business. So are you putting those things in your, maybe you are going on the online things for searching what are good franchising opportunity, business opportunity, or what are the things that I can do. I need to learn how to run a business, or I need to know how the share market is, or I need to know how the stock market is, or I need to know how this can be done. Something. For everything, there is a different process. What you want in your life. So suppose a person comes into your life, or a person is coming into your home, you don't want your family to meet them. What are you
mm.
going to do? You are going to create that situation where no one is free to meet that person. Just imagine. Okay, let's go to, take everyone to mandir, to temple. Suppose, for example, you just, what did you do? So at that time when that particular person comes, you have already changed everything about your family, your home, your own self. You took everyone with you. There's no one to entertain them. Then what is happening every day when you do the same thing, that this is a schedule that we need to do, or you have to go somewhere at that time. Maybe you are sending your daughter to, okay, can you bring that grocery? She's not there. The point is, you made that happen. It is you feel like that you are manipulating, but the point is, when you know about some person who is not good for your family, you will do everything in your power to keep themselves away from your family, but in a good way, not harming anybody, right? So the situation calls for what you don't like, don't manifest it. What you want to like is, or what you want to manifest is, you need to see that. You need to see where you are. Put yourself in, uh, basically in that picture. Visualize yourself. Or not only that, start doing something that actually those kind of people will do. Start doing that. Changing your timeline, changing the way you behave, changing the way you look into life. So today when I started the session, what were we doing? We were actually discussing the book, but did I go through with the discussion myself, or I said no, today you guys take over? So what I did, I said, is anybody there who is going to help me discuss, or somebody would like to say something? Today I don't want to say. I changed it totally. Otherwise, it would be easy for me to just go over it and discuss it and be done with it and done. But will that discussion happen? No. So sometimes we have to change the perception. So now when you spoke of something. When Nirja ji spoke of something. Abhimanyu ji also gave some example. He also spoke of something. I spoke of something. Deepak ji also spoke something. So we all came from different background, but we came to a conclusion, and this conclusion is the message of the day. Change your timeline. If you don't like what you see, change it. Change the frequency you are vibrating in, change the way you think, change the perception. When you change the perception, so it's not only one way to look at into stuff. There are so many different ways. Only how many people spoke? Me, you, Nirja ji, Deepak ji, Abhimanyu ji, 5 people. How many are there? We have now 14 at present, right? But we can have more discussion when they were there. But the point is, maybe not everyone is ready. But if we want to be communicative, we want to open the throat chakra, everyone needs to be in communication with each other. With hearing also, somebody needs to be there to hear, somebody needs to be there to communicate, speak. Anyway, the point is, I hope I was able to
Yeah,
make it clear.
thank you, Madhuji.
Thank you, Sheelam ji. It was a wonderful discussion to understand that this is where, we all are basically trying to understand about ourselves. That who are we? Who are we, Lavanya ji? Who are you? Who are you? So Lavanya ji is from Michigan at this time in the present lifetime. But she's a beautiful person inside out. And that is what she is. A strong woman. Right? Hello, Lavanya ji. How are you doing?
I'm
Long
good.
time.
How are you?
I like what I see today.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
After a long time, I came to the group, and then
That's
it was
great.
like a little crazy over the summer.
Yes.
But
But sometimes crazy is good and good is
good.
crazy, right?
Yes. Everything is good. It is just a little bit, but it is good.
But yeah,
Yeah.
wonderful. So I like to see, what I like to see is, I like to see people who are coming here with smiling faces, happy to go with the day or happy to go with the session. And also when people come here. So thank you, Lavanji, for being here. Thank you so much. So, very similar to that, let's go into what we want to see now. With this lunar eclipse done, now we are proceeding into the the ancestral healing part basically. So during this time, lot of ancestral healing can also take place, masters. But are you ready for it? So try to clear those emotional baggages that actually put your life into backspin. But let us put our life into forward spin, move forward with the blessings of the ancestors, with the healing from the ancestors, and helping us with the blessings that are coming in the form of gifts from the ancestors. Because at this time, the base needs to be very strong. The foundation has to be strong. How can the foundation be strong? Once we are healing our ancestral patterns, habits, and addictions, the way we perceive things. There is not only one way to perceive a particular thing. There are so many ways. That's just what we discussed now. So sometimes we want to decide something. Maybe there are 10 people and 10 people have different ideas. Sometimes we just need to ask, what are you going to do about it? And we might get maybe 100 different answers from 10 people. You don't even know. So always remember that there are ways where you can actually come out victorious with those perceptions. So perceive in a new way, leaving all those patterns behind, moving easily with the ancestral healing, blessings, and wishes and the gifts that they are giving us. So, this is the time where we can heal oneself. So, masters, let's go into meditation for at least 35-40 minutes. So, take your position, sit comfortable, masters, and also it's a wonderful discussion today. I know it's a 1 hour, but it's good that we were discussing. So, breathe in, masters. Slowly breathe in, breathe out, and relax yourself. As you inhale, let us try to think about who you are, what made you who you are in this lifetime. What is your identity? Is your identity the face that you carry, or the character that you have, or the nature that you have, or your likings, dislikings? But everything says a lot about you, your habits, addictions, likings, dislikings. So, who are you? One thing that is very, very common in everyone is you are a soul, a powerful soul. And then you are a creator. Whatever you want to, you can create. The third is whatever you think, you become. So, what do you want to become? Do you want to become a particular person, the name you carry, or you want to become something that your dreams you had, your passions, your desires? What are your habits? Are those habits that made you, or you want to change your habit? See, everything is changing. Even the habits also change, and it can be changed. So don't be habitual of something, don't be addicted to something. Just change something about yourself. That one particular change that you wanted to bring into your life for such a long time. Maybe that was very, very easy, but you found it hard because you were resisting. So, what is that you resist? Are you controlling because you are resisting? So, that is your control. Some kind of anxiety or anger that you have, or some kind of unforgiving attitude towards someone, or some basically preconceived notion, right? So, all those things had made you who you are today. And that is why you might feel stuck. Is there anything that keeps you stuck in the stagnant energy? So, this lunar eclipse is a pause to look into your life. Do you like what you see? And if you don't like what you see in your life about yourself, change something about yourself or change everything about yourself. And what is it that you are going to change? The way you behave, the way your character is, or the way your attitude towards life is, or the way you perceive things. If you don't like what you see, you will only get what you don't like. So, how about change something about yourself that you wanted to do for such a long time? Maybe you want to go and go for a dream vacation by your own self. Or maybe you wanted to learn some new projects, or you want to learn something new related to anything. Maybe you want to go and learn dancing, a particular stream of dancing, or singing, or some art form that you want to learn. Or maybe you are weak in a particular subject. Maybe that was your dream. How about learning about that so that you are not weak anymore? Because the time that is to come is going to come related to the solar energies. which will actually help you take initiative, confidence. So today at this time, let us remove all those extra baggages that we are carrying, removing those emotions that put us down into grief, sadness, sorrow, trauma, pain. And now remove anything that makes you sad, depressive, or anything that puts you into anxiety, or something that have made you hard. You feel loveless, or you feel now there are no emotions left in you to even cry. I hope you are not soulless, you're soulful, but maybe nobody understands you. So let us now change something that you don't like about yourself. Try to put that in front of you. You have given a lot to everyone. You have taken care of everyone around you. Now it is time for you to take care of your own self. So every day, change one thing about yourself, or do at least 2 or 3 things that you want to change about yourself, and carry on with that same change for 15, 20 days or 40 days and see what happens into your life. Something new will definitely creep up, which will be very good for you, rejuvenating. You will like that. Maybe you don't sit for longer hours. Maybe you have to get up, get going, because the life is actually going to speed up from this time, masters. So as you inhale and as you exhale, with every inhalation, think about someone. First of all, think about your own self and forgive yourself as you breathe out. So 5 breaths for yourself as you inhale. Think about yourself, and as you breathe out, release, relax, and forgive yourself. Meaning, let go. Don't feel guilty for what you have done in the past. Just let go, release, relax. Then, second breath again. Breathe in, feel the rejuvenation happening. And as you exhale, you release your bad habits. Maybe you have addictions. Breathe out, release, relax. And then, third breath as you breathe in. I breathe in that I'm going to remember this vow that I took. That I'm going to change myself, change my habit, or change the way I do things, something, and I'm going to keep up with it. Then, as you breathe out, you release any heaviness associated with this energy. Fifth breath. Again, breathe in and rejuvenating each and everything about yourself. And as you breathe out, you remove the last heavy baggage related to any guilt, anything that puts you into thinking that you are selfish. When we think about ourselves, people might come and say this to ourselves, to us. Oh my God, you are selfish. Oh my God, why are you so selfish? Let them say, and let them know that you have given your time, your energy to each and every one in the past. Now it is my time, my rules, my way. And I want to do things that I am passionate about, that I dream about. So make a list in your mind and slowly release all the past baggages. Start afresh, new, with new energies. So do you think the way you used to do things in the past will take you into your future with new things? No. So change your perception, change the way you do things, change the way you handle, and change the way you respond. Again, as you breathe in, imagine each and every cell transmuting the negative mindset. This time has come to help you think and turn a new leaf into your life. So inhale and exhale. And every breath makes you strong, makes you powerful, makes you and transforms you into a new you. And as you meditate, you are becoming strong, courageous. So as you inhale and exhale, with each and every breath, you deepen your practice, your meditation. And as you breathe out heaviness, any toxicity, any confidence issues out through your breath. As you inhale, your heart chakra becomes wider. It opens up. It forgives ourselves, and also we forgive others also. Let bygones be bygones. As we proceed, as we go deeper and more deeper into ourselves, we are rejuvenating each and every part of our self. Every body part, every cell inside this body is becoming rejuvenated, recharged, and we receive this divine help, the cosmic reset that happened, that tells us that we are removing your past emotions, past memories, which makes you sad, which is not aligned with you, which is very sorrowful, depressive, or it puts you into a negative mindset. Now, as we move forward, as we breathe in and breathe out, we are feeling the newness of this new energy with the energies of Mars acting up in a speedy way to take a deep in breath, masters, slow out breath. As you inhale and exhale, you are becoming more powerful, We all are becoming more powerful every second. You are changing. Everything about you is changing rapidly. So as you change, your ancestors are also there with you. They also tell you that we need you to help our generational line. We carry 14 keys or pathways to help you move forward. But when you are ready, then only we can help you. They say. They ask you, once you let go of past emotions, past baggages, then the old baggage won't stop you or block you. You will be able to move higher up with lighter energies, with the power, with the abilities that we bear with to move you forward in life, to progress, and to gain more wisdom. Are you ready? Whenever you are ready, you will actually take that chance to just focus on the third eye chakra, everyone, or onto your higher mind, where your forehead ends and hairline starts. Breathe in. dear masters. Now, very slowly, let us all come back into our body consciousness, one by one. As you breathe in and breathe out, let us inhale deeply and feel our senses, feel our body and all the body parts. As you inhale deeply, let us give thanks to our body. Be grateful for the time we spent together with the group's consciousness and with the group's energy. As we progress daily into our meditative practice, we learn something new every day about ourselves, about our soul, and the journey so far. So it's very important to meditate on oneself, to practice meditation every day, to heal oneself through our own breathing and getting to know who we are, why we are here, why are we like that, what makes us trigger, or what are our likes and dislikes. This has so much to say about ourselves. So, masters, with this, let us all slowly come back into our reality. Try to straighten up your spine, your neck, your head. And whenever you are ready, masters, slowly we have all to come back to the physical world that we live in at this time. Very slowly, try to unclasp your hands, your feet, and move them a little bit. So, very slowly, masters, as you unclasp your hands and you move your feet, your toes, slowly keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you so much, masters. Thank you, everyone. You may open your eyes beneath your palms, everyone, and give thanks and gratitude to your oneself, to your own self, masters, of yourself, and be grateful for the time you were there with each other in this group. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Gratitude, masters. Anybody wishes to share any experiences, masters? Anything that you want to share, speak? Anybody wishes, masters? Yes, Neeluji, unmute yourself.
Madhuji, I just wanted to say you are a wonderful teacher and everything is so wonderful about you.
Thank you.
I,
Thank you so much.
I just wanted to wish you a happy belated Teachers' Day on that day.
Oh,
I'm very sorry for that.
you don't need
My
to. Come on.
my computer was not working and I had anxiety because I want to listen to you all the time. When it's your meditation, I want to listen. So I got very anxious that open this computer, it should be working, give me the password for this. So yeah,
But
belated
thank you
happy
so much.
Teachers
I really
Day.
appreciate, and thank you so much. I'm really grateful that you all are here. But what I think is we all actually learn from each other, be it you, me, or anyone else in
Yeah,
this group or anywhere, big or small. We all teach everyone everything. So thank you so much,
yeah.
Abhimanyu. Thank you, Neeluji. Thank you, everyone
Thank
who's written.
thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So no, but it's really, really wonderful that you all are here and listening, and you feel like listening. That's very, very lovely, great gratitude. I would say thank you, Saritaji, thank you, Abhimanyu. So the point is, um, if we can actually change one thing about ourselves by listening to someone, or there's something like when you all come here and when I actually ask you all to share your experiences, why I do tell you, it's because that we all are actually coming with the group, sitting with the group. Even it is not only ours but also other people's energies which are working together as a group. So when we meditate with the group's energy, we should also share, because that should be the basically responsibility of each other to share your experiences, because you never know when that message can change one's life. It can be you, me, or anyone else, right? So let's take this responsibility to at least bring this into practice of coming and at least sharing few lines after you meditate, that what you felt, until you start saying that yes, you are experiencing something great. Do you think we are going to experience something? No, we are not, because we are not even going there. We are just trying to keep our mouth shut. You're not sharing. When you don't share, what happens? You don't get also. Meaning, if you share, you will get. Not only so, this actually is for everyone. Why I'm saying is, as a soul, we have incarnated. Basically, as a soul, we are continuously going on a journey. We are eternal. But as we incarnate in the physical body, the responsibility with the physical body is to share whatever you are being given, meaning the wisdom that you actually get to know. You need to share any experience that comes to us. It's also with the others that we need to share with them, so that actually whatever we have, we are sharing, and then we are going to go and liberate ourselves. But if we are not sharing, we will be stuck here, masters. That's my point. And Patriji also used to say the same thing. So liberate yourself. If you are still stuck with the experiences, not sharing, keeping it to yourself, what kind of change will you see? You won't see any change, right? But anyway, it's not about the ego. It's not about boosting oneself, but helping each other, because sometimes the message can come to you. Maybe you might see, the other might hear, and if everyone keeps quiet, who will hear what, right? Anyway, the point is share. So thank you so much, everyone, and thank you for all the messages that you have written. uh, I'm also really, really grateful. Yeah. So I want, see, I am actually right now doing this. So, well, I thought that I want to do, so I'm doing it. But I want you all also to come ahead and take the classes now. Many people of you are, whoever is here, you all are now, not new anymore. Basically, you are old into meditation, old into wisdom sharing. So if there is something that jolts your mind, or something that makes you think like, I also need to share, let me know. Okay. That's what I want to share. So thank you so much, masters. Gratitude. Take care, everyone. So happy, healthy life and vibrant life to each and everyone. May we all be happy, healthy, vibrant. May we all be abundant, joyful, peaceful, and compassionate towards each other. May we all be kind. So let us meditate together with our individual self. Let us meditate together with the group's energies and consciousness. Let us teach meditation to everyone, awaken everyone, and do our much needed inner work every day, Masters. Thank you so much. So thank you, Masters. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Neeluji.